Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade, and I am here with a doozy. In fact, this perfectly sums up where we are as a society right now. Let's go ahead and watch this.
10-year-old.
No, I'm asking a question. She's a child.
She bumped into me when
So if she did something wrong, she needs to apologize. If she did
This
something
ignorant
wrong,
woman
If
bumped
she
into
didn't
a 15-year-old,
correct?
and you're on camera.
Okay.
You're feeling threatened.
Okay, well go in.
No, Mom.
I got this.
You're blocking me from getting in my car.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. You're ignorant.
No, we will, but you're not going to sit there and violate a 15-year-old.
She's ignorant.
Do it, bitch. Do it. Do it. I want you to do something.
She's very ignorant.
Dumbass bitch.
So, right here, we have a perfect example of two highly sensitive black females stirring up a whole lot of shit. And a white individual who's being very restrained as crazy people are howling at her and trying to make her out to be a racist.
Yeah, I said it. You say something, I'll beat your white ass too.
And now the black lady physically threatens physical harm towards the white man. She said, "I'll beat your ass too."
Oh, I
You-
will. Do something. Please put your
Do
motherfucking
something.
hands
Do
up.
something.
Please.
Who the fuck?
Do you hear the two African American females who are egging this man on? They are asking for a fight several times. Do it. Hit me. Let's actually hear the exact words.
Please put your
Do
motherfucking
something.
hands up.
Do
Please put your motherfucking hands on me.
something.
Please.
Do something, says the Chihuahua girl.
Who the fuck do you think you guys
Who
are?
do you
Who do
think
you,
you are?
your wife think you are?
I think they think they're two people who are trying to go about their day when two crazy people decided to cause a scene.
You calling her name?
yeah,
She did nothing to
Yeah,
you.
I
she
didn't.
apologized.
I
Go
didn't.
ahead, Kayla. God, dog,
No, you
both of y'all
didn't.
go there.
You're very racist and ignorant.
Very racist and ignorant. I'm getting so sick of this bullshit.
Racist because you're calling
No,
her
you
name.
bumped it. She bumped into her.
Why would you bump into
You
her?
cannot just
Why
walk
would
around
you
calling
bump her?
white
Why
people
would you bump
racist.
her?
This is not that
Why
type
would
of
you
world.
bump her?
The woman's right. This is not a systematically racist world, unlike what the media would try to make you believe. The media should be on trial for this crime right here. It's the media that is really championing this frenzy in our society.
White people
Why
are
would you
racist.
bump her?
No one's
Why
racist.
would you bump her?
I
Why did
care
you
about
say
you.
sorry?
I care
Why
about
did you say
you,
sorry?
and I'm sorry if you
Why
had
did
an
you say
incident
sorry?
that has made
If you
someone
bumped
make
into
you
her,
feel
why
like
did you
that.
say sorry?
No one is racist.
If you didn't do
I'm
anything, why
sorry
did
if
you do
you
that?
had something like that happen.
Ignorant. Ignorant. Very. Mom, watch.
So look at this lady who has decided to place herself behind the vehicle. She can't let this go. She needs to create this confrontation. She's dead set to have a confrontation to the extent that she's physically putting herself behind a vehicle that's backing up.
Get the fuck away from me!
You gonna get on her face.
You better get on my fucking face right now. Get him.
So the black lady feigns that she was hit, when she physically put herself there, and she may have actually been touched by the vehicle, in fact. But whose fault was that? She did everything she could to be touched by the vehicle, and then when she's touched by the vehicle, she touches the vehicle. She hits the vehicle. And from what I understand, there were children inside of that vehicle. Now, the white American has taken up a defensive posture. She is well trained. She's holding the gun appropriately. She knows exactly what she's doing. And she is physically telling the party that she's defending herself to back away. And she told her husband to call the cops.
Call the cops! Get away!
She got the gun on me.
Call them now.
With the car. Call them. I'm telling. Get the
Call the cops!
Get the license plate.
Get
Get the license plate now. Because you were never about to hit me with the damn
Don't
car.
you
about to hit
know.
me with the car?
Fucking
Oh, both of y'all put the guns on me.
Yeah.
Okay? Call Richard back up to the police. Call Richard back up here now. I got it.
Don't you fucking jump behind my
No,
car.
I ain't jumping on your car. What
Don't you fucking
You're
Mom, stop moving! Stop! Mom! Get the fuck back! Back the fuck up!
You could physically see the terror on this lady. She is most definitely scared for her life. And how could you not be scared for your life in the world that we're currently living? How could you not be scared for your life when you have two crazy individuals trying to create a race confrontation the white people in this video have done most everything appropriate. Some people might say that her pulling the gun was a little extreme, but I say no. She's defending herself. And she's defending the vehicle, she's defending her husband, and from what I understand, there were kids inside, so she's defending her family.
You got this on video? Yes. Mom, stop walking!
And it's a good thing this was on video, because it's clear. It's clear as day that she did nothing wrong. But she's going to be accused of doing something wrong. What she did was defend herself. This was defense, clear as day. This showed two African Americans who did everything they could to try to create a confrontation.
They pulled the gun out on her!
These white people, they're so racist.
They're so racist, she says. Alright, so this part, I'm driving away. I think there's two different ways to look at this situation. You had a confrontation where you're scared for your life. Now you're fleeing said confrontation. It makes sense that you would want to get the fuck out of there, right? At the same time, if police were called, maybe you should stay there until the police come. But at the same time, if you are truly scared for yourself, you should probably get the hell out of there. So this portion of them driving off, I'm sure is going to get held against them. They're going to be like, look, they're fleeing the supposed scene of the crime, but there was no crime here. There was self-defense, and it was obvious. So yeah, that's where we are in society. That is a perfect example thanks to Tim Pool. He brought me up to speed about this Julian Wuestenberg 32. I didn't know about this story. I found out about it from Tim Pool. If you haven't seen Tim Pool, I recommend watching him. He's quite good. She says that she feared for her life, and I could clearly see the fear. She sounded like someone who was definitely in fear. She and her husband, Eric Wuestenberg, have been charged with assault. They've been charged with assault. How the fuck is that even possible? See, this is the bizarre society we live in, where where a woman who defended herself did everything she could to de-escalate the situation, and you had one woman there, the mom, the black African American, who was going to do everything she possibly could to create a confrontation, to even step in front of the vehicle as it's backing up. That's just insanity, right? It's just like the last video that I put out just a few minutes ago about the couple in St. Louis defending their property from the looters and vandals who broke onto their property, who are now looking at possibly being charged for defending themselves and their property. It's the exact same thing. We have serious problems in our country, and all of us, quote unquote, silent majority, sane people who can recognize a clear case of self-defense, need to open their mouths, need to stand up for individuals like this, need to condemn Black Lives Matter and the Marxist revolutionaries that are trying to hijack our country. We need to show that we are united. We need to let everyone know that this is the greatest country on earth. We're the greatest people on earth, and we're not going to let some miscreants in our society destroy it from the inside out. So again, share this video, do whatever you need to do, but rouse your neighbors, let them know that we, the silent majority, the sane, normal, hardworking part of the American society, we are being targeted by a fringe minority that is very, very loud, and their movement is being latched onto by the Democrats and mainstream media. Their fringe movement is highly dangerous because mainstream media is propagating it, and the Democrats are not condemning it like they should be. They're embracing it. And this is a very dangerous time that we live in, and we need to start standing up for ourselves, for each other, for our country, for our heritage, for our history. I Again, I am James Johnson, aka Selfblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all. Peace.